What's going on, guys? My name's Dynasty. What I got for y'all today yet again is another Injustice 2 video. Now, we got some more news regarding guest characters inside of Injustice 2 just teased by none other than Ed Boon, of course, the head there at NetherRealm Studios. So with that said, let's break down some of these recent tweets from yesterday and let's get into it. So first things first, you guys, in yesterday's video we discussed two voting polls made by Ed Boon talking about guest characters. One of these polls was dedicated to Mortal Kombat characters you'd want to see inside of Injustice 2, while the other was non-Mortal Kombat characters you'd also want to see make an appearance inside the Injustice 2 roster as guest character DLC. So 10 hours after the polls took place, Boon actually said this on Twitter right here. Bam! So, a lot of people like Spawn then. From there, of course, he made this tweet right here. Bam! Almost 30,000 of you let us know that you want to see Spawn in Injustice 2. Are you sure? And of course, from there he has his little winky face, and Spawn won with 45% of the votes. Second place was Hellboy with 21%. Third place was Buffy with 19%. And last place was the Terminator at 15%. Now, a couple minutes after he actually made this tweet, he made another Spawn-related tweet saying this right here. Bam! This guy, hashtag Injustice 2, then from there he actually attached an image of Spawn. It was a GIF, and that was some pretty awesome stuff to see because Boon is continuing to tease Spawn. You guys do know, I want to see Spawn inside of Injustice 2. Dating back to Mortal Kombat X, it was rumored Spawn was going to be a guest character in that game. It didn't happen, so if it did happen inside Injustice 2, I think a lot of people, including myself, would be pretty happy. Now, after the whole teasing of Spawn craze came to an end for the day, Boon did make another tweet right here saying this. Bam! Almost 20,000 of you spoke, and it seems like Sub-Zero would be your choice of an MK guest character in Injustice 2. We hear ya. ... Then from there he has the list. Sub-Zero won by 52% of the votes. Second place was Johnny Cage. Third place was Raiden, and last but not least, Jax with a very low 5%. So Spawn and Sub-Zero are the winners of these polls, and usually these polls actually have some type of meaning to them. I think one of these two characters, or maybe even both, Sub-Zero and Spawn, will make an appearance inside of Injustice 2. I know some of you guys might not like that. Me personally, I'd rather see Spawn, and I mean, Ed Boon has been teasing Spawn inside a game for like years now. Like I said, back in Mortal Kombat X, he was teasing Spawn. He's teasing Spawn again for, Injustice 2. Will it ever happen? I'm not entirely too sure. Todd McFarlane did say he gave NetherRealm Studios the nod, the permission to use Spawn inside any of their products. Who knows if that conversation did happen, and he actually did say that with Boon. But guys, time will tell. Moving on to, yet again, though, another tweet right here. Bam! Somebody said, no, we wanted Hellboy. Wrong character. And of course, Boon said there, what about both? Now, I do not see Hellboy and Spawn being inside this game, but like I said earlier, if anything, I think there is a chance both Sub-Zero and Spawn will be inside of Injustice 2. Scorpion was in the first Injustice game, and he actually was the most downloaded character of all the DLC for the first Injustice game, so his counterpart, Sub-Zero, would make sense like I mentioned. Spawn has been teased for years at this point. Moving on, though, to another tweet, somebody actually said, will returning characters have some new moves? And of course, Ed Boon's response was yes, yes, yes. So that is all I got for y'all today. Those are the tweets made by Ed Boon yesterday afternoon. So if you are looking forward to guest character DLC, it was a ton of stuff to get, hyped for, look forward to. Boon is really playing up the idea of Spawn being inside of Injustice 2, and I mean, I really do hope it happens. Like I mentioned in yesterday's video, if you missed that, of course, the link provided below. He was a guest character inside Soul Calibur 2 on the Xbox, and that worked out well. There's no reason why we can't see Spawn inside a comic book game like Injustice 2. I know he's a dark, gritty character, but hey, if he's gonna miss the cut for DLC in a Mortal Kombat game, let him at least be inside a comic book game like Injustice 2. I think it only makes sense. He'd be such a great guest character, and honestly, all this talk about Spawn this, Spawn that on, Ed Boon's Twitter account, it reminds me a ton about the Alien DLC in Mortal Kombat X. I mean, he teased Alien for months, and a lot of you guys did not actually expect to see Alien as a DLC character, but I kept saying there seems to be a reason behind these endless Alien tweets, and sure enough, Combat Pack 2 DLC, Alien was a DLC character. So I think Boon jamming and just, hitting us over the head over and over again of Spawn, Injustice 2, Spawn Injustice 2, I think it's gonna happen, guys. As for Sub-Zero, he has just as good of a chance than any other guest character at this point. But guys, that is all I got for y'all today. A lot of talk about guest characters already when this game is not even shown off its full roster, but hopefully you did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to drop a like on it, and of course subscribe for some more Injustice 2 and MKX content. Till next time, I've been your host, I've been Dynasty. If you missed yesterday's video, go watch it, 8 minutes of Injustice 2. I'll see you guys later. Peace.